Come on, make her laugh. I'm feeling kind of chipper tonight. I shouldn't be. I got my phone bill today. It's $1,000 on those 976 sex lines. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but it was the only way I could reach my mother. They all say we're made in God's image. Figured in my case it must have been shortly after he had a stroke. Yeah. But I had a tough beginning, I really did. I had an extremely difficult birth. And I was suffocated. And my mother was still wearing pantyhose. Get it? I don't think she wanted to have a child anyway. She gave birth, she hung her legs out the window. Come to think of it, thank God she was wearing pantyhose. And then I wound up spending a long time in the hospital. You see, I was the first baby born in a brand new hospital. So for good luck, they taped me to the wall. Yeah. My mom had awful maternal instincts. Yeah, she did. She used to leave me home alone all day while she worked as a babysitter. I just won $5,000 in a sexual harassment suit. And I don't feel like good about it. It was every penny my father had. Well, I didn't get along with my folks. My mother wouldn't breastfeed me. She said she needed the milk for the cats. And they were my neighbor's cats, too. And then my father was chintzy. He wouldn't spend a dime on me. Wouldn't pay for my polio vaccine. Instead, he had a kid with polio come over our house and bite me in the arm. And then when I finally went to school, he made me earn money for my own materials, He got me a job which I hated. Every day would rent me out to other parents who didn't want to hit their own kids. He was sadistic. When I was a kid and he mowed the lawn, he used to make me hold the grass still. And then, I remember one summer I'm on Prozac now. No, it's working. Because now I feel pretty good about committing suicide. I went to my therapist the other day. I told him I was thinking of attempting suicide. He told me to try it. You have nothing to lose. Not a terrible night the other night. I was on Hollywood Boulevard. I picked up a hooker. No, it was embarrassing as hell. Turned out to be one of the guys I went to high school with. To me, that's just as well, because to me, sex is something very special. It was never meant to be shared with anyone. The worst was the other day, though. I made love to a hooker. I made love to a virgin. Both the same thing. I made love to a virgin. When it was over, she said she's had better. I went and had to get my prostate examined the other day. No, it was horrifying. Especially after I heard the doctor yell out, "Look, no hands." And I went to an orgy last night. It was awful. They made me an usher. I had to walk around with a flashlight and say, "Down in front." Oh, it was terrible. I've tried to improve my sex life, though. I put a mirror over my bed. That doesn't help. I still need a woman. Yeah. Last time I had sex, I told my priest. He told me God was not angry, just incredibly surprised. Since that time, I don't know how many times I've had sex. No, I'm not raw, I'm not bragging. It's just that so many girls have said, "This doesn't count."
DeBellis Nicole says, "Make me laugh."
I saw my father this week. We don't get along. He's mean. He bought me 3 presents my entire life. When I was an infant, he bought me a swing set. Then he put it in front of a brick wall. For my 7th birthday, he bought me a clear plastic bag. Told me it was a space helmet. Oh, he's awful. The following year, he bought me an air rifle. He told me his new tool used to clean up my ears. He did. One thing he did do, he did teach me how to swim. And I hated that. Threw me into a pond. And I hit my head on the ice. All these guys, everybody's talking about dating. I'm not very good at women. Last night I had a girl who was a bisexual nymphomaniac. Tell me I wasn't her type. Oh yeah, I tried computer dating recently. That's where they set you up with someone with similar traits. It cost me $5,000 to find out that I have a twin sister. I did have a girl recently who couldn't keep her hands off me. Of course, she was drowning. I was married once, I did. I was very short. On a honeymoon, my wife told me I was only the 3rd person she's ever had sex with, you know. The first 2 were earlier that night.